Welcome to our skills-based volunteering information session. My name is Karen Smith, and I am the CEO for the Volunteer Center. Joining me today in this session is Megan Baumer, our Director of Strategic Initiatives. Together, our goal for this session is to share with you what skills-based volunteering is and how you personally can connect with a nonprofit organization to make your impact. Over the past 2.5 years, we have built a new feature on our website for both nonprofits and volunteers that provide an opportunity to identify the needs of our nonprofits and the ability for you as a skills-based volunteer to connect and to support a nonprofit organization using your skills and talents. Skills-based volunteering is a strategically driven activity that involves individuals donating job-related skills and acquiring or developing skills through voluntary contributions to an external nonprofit organization so that they can successfully achieve their mission. For you as the individual volunteer, there are many benefits of skills-based volunteering. One of the things that we really like to point out is that being able to use your skills-based volunteer skills gives you the opportunity to share your talents and to really focus in on working with an organization that you care about. It gives you an opportunity to build your leadership, your management, and your communication skills. We also think that it's great for professional skill development to add to your career path or for your resume. And we think that it's great for building really strong long-term relationships with nonprofits that you may ultimately continue to share your skills and talents and gifts with. For the nonprofit organizations, and for this I can speak personally, it is really an opportunity to connect with somebody that has a skill that can help move an initiative or a project forward that has otherwise been sitting in a pile of things to do that doesn't get done. It really allows us as a nonprofit to help build our organizational infrastructure, and it gives us a chance to meet new people and to cultivate new relationships and skilled talent. It's always great to get fresh perspectives from our volunteers and really think about how that can play an impact on our strategy and our operations going forward. There's probably another 15 to 20 benefits that we could share as a nonprofit, and I can't stress enough the value that you as a skills-based volunteer can bring to an organization. So what is a skills-based project? So the thing with skills-based projects are they usually have a very specific scope, and we'll talk more in detail about some of the potential ideas around skills-based opportunities. These usually have a start date and an end date. We tell people it's usually somewhere between a 4 to 6 hour commitment on a weekly basis that usually wraps up within 4 to 6 weeks. It can usually be done remotely on your time. Most of the information is being transferred back and forth by emails, connecting with the nonprofit on Zoom, and being able to really make it happen pretty much on your own timeline. A skills-based project, as I shared with you, is really one of those nice to have things that need to be done for a nonprofit. And it does require planning and a commitment of time from both the organization as well as the volunteer. So again, as a nonprofit leader, my opportunity to have a skills-based volunteer requires me to set aside time and specific scope of what needs to get done and to be able to provide those materials to you as a skills-based volunteer. So a few examples that we have. So for example, grant writing. Most of the nonprofit organizations that we interface with and that you will interface with have an opportunity to get funding from various sources. And grant writing often starts with a boilerplate language that is creating the narrative around the organization, its strategic planning, the activities, and or even the budget. So it could be specific to a program or an event or it could be grant writing can also be for general operating expenses. So there's a lot to unpack under grant writing. That's just one example we're putting out there. Another example that we see a lot of is around social media, and nonprofits really have a hard time setting aside the time to be intentional and to really create a strong following for their social media and the constituents that they can reach. So when you think about these two examples, that's just two areas that we've touched on here. On the slide here, you'll see the note down in the bottom where you can see more project examples. And there's plenty to consider, whether it's in accounting, whether it's in IT, whether it's in human resources, any skill set that you may have that you do for your day job, or that you may want to consider using because it's a skill you have. There are plenty of opportunities for you to consider. So when you think about questions to consider, think about, what skills do I have that I want to share with a nonprofit? What skills may not be part of your day job, but you're really good at, and or that you want to develop to build your resume or be part of your professional development? This next one, what talents and passions do I have? This is really important. We tell people it's really important to align your time and your efforts with organizations and impact areas that you truly believe that you want to have an impact on and make a difference. If you have a passion for animals, we really recommend that you align yourself with a nonprofit that focuses on that. Any of those impact areas that you want to think about, we have nonprofit organizations that are actively involved with us and can be viewed on our website. A couple other things to think about is, as an employee of an organization, there may be a volunteer program where you could potentially either have specific time off to do work for the nonprofit, or there could be an opportunity for what's called dollars for doers, or fees and funds for hours that you spend, which would be paid directly to the nonprofit that you support. It's a question worth asking, and not every organization has this, but certainly worth finding out what that is within your own company. And then also find out from your community relations team or HR department if there's any rules about volunteering independently from your employer. A lot of times organizations will have volunteer programs within, and or they specifically have areas that they want their employees to focus on as far as impact areas and helping to build their brand and their contribution to the community. So just things to think about for that. And so now I'm going to introduce my colleague, Megan Baumer, and she is going to share with you a little bit about the how you can personally get involved and access our site and information. Megan?
Thank you. So over the past couple of years, we have worked to create a skills-based portal through our website. It is called Skills Connect, and this is an easy way for you to go on to your volunteer account and select the skills that you feel like you would like to use in your volunteering opportunities. It is also where the nonprofits are posting their needs. So Karen, if you want to stop share for a minute, I can show you what that looks like. So this is our website, the landing page. And if you are looking for the skills-based opportunities, we have all kinds of opportunities, but the skills-based ones can be found here on our Skills Connect. And this is where current nonprofits have their projects. This is a listing of the different organizations. It has an estimate of how long it will take and when they would like the project completed. So you can click on any of these and see the details about it. So they all have a general area of need, a required skill, and then the project title and any other additional descriptions. And the way to express interest is to go down here. There's a login button up on the right-hand page, and then you will land on this page here. This is your volunteer overview. And on this drop down, there's a button here that says skills. And this is where you can indicate which skills that you have right now for the various projects. For these drop downs, you can set the level of expertise. If you have any trainings or certifications, you can upload those here from your computer. And then you just hit update at the bottom. And we're here to support you. If you have any problems accessing it, you can reach out to me, Megan, at volunteerlv.org. So here's the process for you to get started. You'll want to create a volunteer account on our website. So you'll go to the upper right-hand corner and click log in, and then it will prompt you to answer some questions and create a username and password, which is completely free for you to do that. You can also go onto your skills profile and set up those. Even if you are not ready to take on a project right now, you can certainly go in and get that set up, because we will be reaching out to you when projects are posted that match the skills that you have placed on your account. But even if you are ready, or if you want to check out the skills that are currently posted, you go to that Skills Connect website and then reach out to the nonprofit directly. You just express interest in the project and they should reach out to you, and you can have a conversation about the project. If it's something that is a good match for you, then you can connect with them and complete the project. We have a couple of the links here. There's a direct link to Skills Connect for you to access that, as well as my email and contact information should you have any questions as you go through the process.
So Megan, thanks for sharing that. And it's, as Megan said, I really encourage you, even if you're not quite ready to put your toe in the water, go ahead and register on our site. Let us know more about your skills and what you're looking to be able to do, because as opportunities come up, we will reach out to you. We constantly kind of ping our volunteers that are listed. And specifically, if we see something that's a good match, we will reach out to you. So at the Volunteer Center, we are very proud to be able to offer this opportunity for individuals and teams. You could match up with one of your coworkers to do a project, to really connect with nonprofit organizations and provide support through a skills-based volunteer need. We hope that you will connect with us and consider how you can make an impact by using your skills and talents on your time and schedule to support an organization or cause that means something to you. Every nonprofit can use your support. We annually support over 350 nonprofit organizations, so there should be one that you can match up with. It's all about putting the pieces together, your time, your skill, and it makes your impact. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. We hope that you'll take the time now to connect with us. At the Volunteer Center, our mission is to support the nonprofit community, and we can only do this great work by engaging with those that are willing and able to share their time and talents to support causes that they believe in. Again, thank you for your time. My name is Karen Smith. You can contact Megan or I through the slides, and we look forward to seeing you on our site and being able to connect with you. Have a great day.